So for the project for the business policy class, well, we were chosen to pick one of the, let's say, one of the companies for this project. So for this project, I chose Amazon. Amazon. So here's a brief firm industry overview of Amazon. So at first, Amazon began services as an online bookstore. When they first began, their stock price was just at $18 per share back in almost 25 years ago. It's back in 1997, I believe. Yep. And 2 years later, in 1999, Jeff Bezos started selling more than just books. They started selling other goods. They started selling music, DVDs. But then later on in the years go by, Jeff Bezos, he started selling more stuff. He started selling electronics, toys, kitchen utensils, pretty much everything you have in an online physical retail store that Amazon would have. In 2020, Amazon has pretty much everything from A to Z. So their stock right now is around $3,101.49, which is really good. As I should have bought, Amazon back in 2000 something, but I was really little. But we could have made a lot of money by now if we had bought so many stocks of Amazon. But right now their stock is at $3,101.49. To be honest, I think Amazon will continue doing better in the future. So even if you buy this, if you have this expensive stock at $3,149, I believe it's still worth it. I don't have the kind of money right now, so I can't invest in something like that. I can't invest in something like a couple hundreds, but $3,149 is not something I can do. But I think it's still a great, I don't think Amazon is going down, declining in the near future. So I think it's definitely a good investment and for your better return. So this is basically 1 year of their net sales. So their their main revenue sources from Amazon.com, of course, which is the online retail, which is around $163 billion. And their third-party selling services around $63 billion. And they have another one called Amazon Web Services. That's $40 billion. And their subscription services, they have various subscription services. They have Amazon Go, Amazon Prime. They have such where you pay yearly, which is $22 million. And they do have new physical stores called Amazon Go's that have came out. So I guess that's their $17 billion. And the others, it's not really calculated, which is $17 billion. So the total revenue they counted for net sales in June 2019 to June 2020, which is the most recent, would be around $322 billion in revenue. So profit, this is what I got from an article I was reviewing. So their net sales of $96.15 billion, which is a 37.4 increase from $69.8 billion in the same quarter in 2019. Of that revenue, $52.77 billion stemmed from merchandise Amazon itself sold to consumers, with the retailer terms net product sales up to 32.8% from $39.73 billion year over year. The rest, $43.37 billion, came from commissions from outside merchants that sell on Amazon marketplaces. The Amazon Web Services, cloud computing services, and other small revenue sources, those net service sales, as Amazon calls them, were up 43.4% from last year's $30.26 billion. So their major stakeholders are, of course, their internal stakeholders are, of course, the president, the CEO, the chairman of the board, the vice president. I guess the external stakeholders I found, which will be us, I guess, the customers, There are people on Amazon Marketplace, the online sellers, the competitors, the local communities, and the government. Amazon contains a lot of information covering a variety of areas that addresses stakeholders' concerns and queries. So for the SWOT analysis, I found the strengths would be the brand evaluation, because the Amazon brands, Amazon e-commerce success relies on the effective use of business strengths. Their cost leadership is another one. They have the strongest brand, like I said, in the retail market. They are partly responsible for the rapid growth of the business, especially in its early years, considering brand recognition and confidence among consumers. Moderate business diversification is also among the strengths in the SWOT analysis of Amazon. For example, basically, the company now operates as a provider of consumer electronics, online retail services, brick and mortar, non-online retail services, private label goods, and information technology services, including cloud computing services, among others. These diversified operations are complementary and make Amazon a formidable competitor. Moreover, the high capability for rapid technological innovation strengths the business in terms of the ability to respond to trends. At least technology, search, internal factors, and the aspect of SWOT analysis enable business development toward the fulfillment of Amazon corporate business and vision statements. So their weakness. Their weakness present challenges that limit its business growth and expansion. So the following weakness I found was declining consumer safety, overdependence of distributors, employee strike, tax avoidance controversy, and product flops and failures. So basically, it's like limited brick and mortar presence. Also, basically, it's like a business model that is easy to imitate. For example, other companies can establish e-commerce websites that sell just about anything, but the internal factor is a weakness that creates opportunities for other firms to impose a greater competition against the e-commerce giant. So this is the opportunities I believe they have. They have opportunity to expand, to have real physical locations. They can do improved technological measures using, organizational policies. They can do backward integration. They have the opportunity to develop and have to penetrate in developing markets. They can establish the company's presence before other large e-commerce firms take root. Well, the threats I found would be they have various threats. They have some controversies, they have government regulations, they have aggressive competition, they have links to exploitative labor, they have fake products, fake reviews, they have a lot of stuff. Because it's such a big company, they're gonna have controversies. And the fake reviews, they have fake people doing fake reviews, they have fake products. So this is what I found for the Porter's 5 forces of analysis on Amazon. The one force was competitive rivalry, and this is the online retail industry rivalry that is very high for Amazon. So there's so many competitions, and it's growing every year. So that is a high impact on Amazon. The threat of new entrant is not that hard to create because everyone can create an online retail store. But to get the level of Amazon, it would take a lot of money, time, and effort. It requires various strategies, marketing, logistics. So for the threat of new entrant is low for Amazon because it's just hard to get in that level when you need a lot of money. Bargaining power suppliers. So Amazon ensures that suppliers its purchasing are following ethical working principles at their work locations. That is also high for Amazon. And another is bargaining power of buyers. Buyers are well informed and due to increasing trend of online retailing. buyers have a number of options. Sorry, I got back. All right, so buyers have a number of options to go through. Buyers have a strong bargaining power against Amazon due to the number of competitors it has. And lastly, threat of substitutes. The substitutions to Amazon are retailers like Target, Walmart. So Amazon does not sell anything unique, so it faces a very high threat of substitutions. So basically, a bad product can, a bad or delayed product, if they want it right away, they can drive the customer away. But unfortunately, they have this 2-day shipping option, which, it comes literally the next day, sometimes the same day, which is really good. I love Amazon. Now, Amazon's value chain analysis. Amazon is actually planning to use drone to deliver items, which will increase the delivery speed and better service is provided to the customer. And using this, Amazon can engage more customers and increase the potential customers and can be able to convert and more customers. They can increase wages to increase the productivity and can employ more robot and automation. Amazon's tangible and intangible resources. Amazon's tangible resources do not play a role because it is an online business. Amazon's intangible resources include its hard-earned reputation and inventory of a customer awareness. Its organization capabilities include skilled and professional employees and efficient outbound logistics system. Amazon's future implication at this stage. Amazon future looks very good as their advertising division is already the third largest digital platform in the behind basically Google and Facebook. The challenge Amazon faces it's with search advertising is that Amazon customers spend very little time on the site because of how efficient the site is. The implication is that limited time on site transfers to limited opportunities for Amazon. Business lesson: has your company learned from recent executive report mistakes? So one mistake Amazon has made is not giving access to its data, customer relationships. Amazon has the power to every e-commerce transaction by providing access to easy login, payments, authentication, and data on every buyer. If they have done this, it would make e-commerce experience much better. Amazon entrepreneurial opportunities. Amazon has a plan actually to set up and manage a local delivery business, with each owner overseeing 20 to 40 Amazon branded delivery vehicles that will retrieve goods from one of 75 Amazon delivery stations. If they are successful, Amazon says each owner will have the prospect of earning between $75,000 to $300,000 annual profits. They will also provide any training necessary for this program. Now, examples of how Amazon demonstrates commitment to operating as a highly ethical organization. This says on their ethical statement on their website, and you can find it anywhere. So examples are: they encourage and enforce the strict adherence to local, state, federal, and international laws through a code of ethics. They promote a safe and healthy workplace free of harassment and danger. They promote the freedom for employees to perform their duties unhindered. They also discourage violence and bad behavior for their customers, suppliers, and their employees. Now, these are the Amazon innovations. They have Amazon Prime, they have Alexa, they have Kindle, they have Amazon Go, and they have Prime Now. Now, this is the consulting analysis recommendation I would give for a CEO of Jeff Bezos. Of course, he's the richest man on the planet. There aren't many recommendations I have for Amazon, as their plan is already good. So I believe they should expand and develop in markets. I believe they should do partnership with other firms, such as financial services. What if they become a bank? The opportunities are endless, since their brand is huge, and their brand is it's Amazon. It's already high up there, so they have a chance. If they start something new, people are going to look at it, but they have to make sure it's good. If they have more Amazon Go stores, it would be crazy, because everything is self-service. It's like the future of retailing business. And this is 3 works cited reference I have for this project. Thank you. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.